Hi everyone, I'm Brogan. Welcome to your midday yoga practice. Today as we move through this flow, it'll be a little bit more energizing. So as you show up to your space, have some compassion, have some grace for wherever you are, and just kind of take it as you need. A lot of times in the middle of the day, we start to feel a little bit of a slump, so this practice is meant to build just a little bit of energy in your body and your breath to get you on through the rest of the day. So with that, we're actually going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, which is a huge word, but I will break it down for you. So come on down to your back, and then bring the soles of your feet to touch. Send your knees out wide. Maybe you close your eyes. And then option to maybe place one hand on your heart, maybe one hand on your belly, or down by your side. And start to settle in. Start by taking a really big breath in through your nose. And open mouth, open jaw, exhale, let it go. With every inhale, feel your belly rise with air. And with every exhale, feel it release. Now we're starting here on our back. It's a little bit more vulnerable, but also a little bit more energizing. You're open to this space. So just notice how you're showing up. Notice if anything maybe feels a little tired, maybe a little sore, or maybe you're showing up with a lot of energy. Just accept exactly where you are in this space. Draw another really big breath in through your nose. And the biggest, loudest exhale, let it all go. On your next breath, I want you to send your left leg long, bring your right leg up into your armpit and give it a really good squeeze. So really open through your hip. Take a really big breath in, draw it in, and then on an exhale, find a little supine twist here. So you can cross your knee over your body. Now the goal here is not for your knee to touch the ground. The goal instead is just to keep your opposite shoulder grounded so you can feel that twisting in the area just above your belly button, in the middle of your spine. A lot of times we sit in front of the computer all day hunched over. So really twisting, really detoxing, it's really important for your body. On your next breath in, bring both of your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little hug, say hello. Then on an exhale, send your right leg long, pull your left knee up into your armpit this time, really open. The need for your knee to really touch or connect to anything, and instead just keep your opposite shoulder down and twist through your mid-spine. Maybe your eyes are still closed. Maybe you've started to gently open them. Arrive in this space. On your next breath, bring both of your knees into touch. Give yourself one final squeeze as we start to move into this practice. And on an exhale, just slowly rock and roll the length of your space, however you need to get there. Take your time, no hurry. We'll meet in a tabletop pose. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round your spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round your spine, tuck chin to chest. Now inhale, come back to tabletop pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Now start to pedal it out here. Find comfort in your down dog, however that looks. So really walk your feet out, stretch out through your calves. Maybe you need to widen your stance today, or maybe bring it in a little bit more narrow. Really feel the earth beneath your finger pads and press into that L shape between your thumb and your forefinger. Keep melting your chest back towards your knees and pick your hips up a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. On your next breath, look, send your gaze forward. And exhale, ragdoll pose at the top of your space. Once again, take your time getting there. Bring your feet hip width distance or even wider, and then really drape your torso over your thighs. Now you can take opposite hand to opposite elbow, or maybe you keep your hands grounded today. Sway side to side. Let go through your low spine, and let go of the need to straighten your legs. You can have really a generous bend in your knees here to bring this into your low back. On your next breath, place your left hand on the mat and then reach your right arm to the sky. It's a really gentle twist here. Maybe you take whatever bend you need in your left leg. Maybe you straighten through your right, or maybe both are just really bent today. Start to feel the opening, start to energize as you open up towards the sky. On an exhale, we'll switch out. Bring your right hand down to the earth. Squeeze your left arm up to the sky. Now, once again, maybe you bend through both legs. Maybe find a really deep bend in your right leg. Straighten through your left if you want a little hamstring. Take a breath in. And then exhale, forward fold. Slowly bring your feet to touch, slight sliver in between your heels. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up one vertebra at a time and breathe. Now root down so all four corners of your feet are firmly pressed into the mat. Really ignite through your thighs to lift your legs up off your knees, and then draw your shoulders down your back. Take a really big breath in. Exhale, chair plane pose. So send your arms back. It's just like it sounds, like an airplane. Reach your arms for the back of the room. Now, if this is ever too much on your low spine, step your feet out a bit. This will give you some relief right here in your low back. And then as you start to settle in, really shift your weight into your heels and squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. So you'll feel this in the top of your thighs, your triceps, everything is working. Find this energy start to build in your body. Now root down into your right leg. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. So lift your left leg to the sky and breathe. Now really feel the earth between your right toes rather. Flex your left toes towards your face and bring your knee up in line with your hips. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly tap back with control. Really reach the crown of your head forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up overhead. Now, option to stay right here, or maybe today you drop down to your back knee. Really focus on your upper body here. So take whichever feels good, wherever you are. I want you to stack your front knee up over your front ankle. Lift up onto the ball mound of your back foot. And then think one long line from the tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. So feel the energy in your entire body as you reach up. Inhale. Exhale, tiniest little back bend here. Open up through your chest. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Now first warrior two of the day, so maybe bend and straighten here. Maybe surf it out, kind of open up through your hips. And then as you start to settle in, reach your arms in opposite directions. You can send your gaze up over your fingers or really wherever you want in the room. Focus on sending your front knee towards your front pinky toes to really open up in your hip. And then root down into the knife edge of your back foot. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, star pose. Grow really big, heels in, toes out. Exhale, goddess pose. Come on down. So take a moment here. Bring the hands to the inside of your thighs. Now you can start to find a little gentle movements. So this is one of my favorite postures. Take it however you need. Maybe you find a little movement in your hips, maybe your shoulders, maybe you squeeze back and forth. Just take whatever you need. Let this pose feel really powerful. Really energize your body as you start to move into your practice. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet back in our goddess pose here. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, star pose, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, return to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now breathe here for a second. Reach up out of your side body. Really stay committed to your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, your variation. So high to low plank, always an option. Drop down to your knees, or maybe you skip it today. Listen to your body here. On an exhale, we'll find a downward facing dog. Send your hips back. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair plane. Now you've been here before. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. This time your right leg lifts, your left foot is grounded and breathe. So settle in. So really flex your right toes towards your face and keep your knee up in line with your hip. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Tap back with control. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up and breathe. Now once again, you have the option to come on down to your back knee. Really focus on squeezing your inner thighs together. So I'll stay in this option now. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Once again, think a really long line of energy through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Open your heart towards the sky. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, star pose, grow big. Exhale, goddess, come on down once again. Now here for the second time, maybe find a different movement than you did the first time. So maybe you're dropping your shoulders this time. Maybe you're staying really still. If what you need is a little stillness, that's totally fine. Or if what you need is a lot of movement, just fine, let it feel good. It's kind of the beauty of home yoga is no one can see you. So just kind of let it work. Find what works for you. And then as you're ready, bring your hands back to your heart. Inhale, star pose, grow big. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to mid plank. Take whatever you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're gonna flow that through one breath, one movement, just one time to find some energy, to build some energy in your body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, single leg Tadasana, lift your left leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms tap back. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess, come on down. Inhale, star pose, grow big. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, or maybe you skip it and we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog if you're there. Exhale, downward facing dog one more time through inhales, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose with power, rise up. Exhale, chair plane, sit back. Inhale, single leg Tadasana, your right leg lifts this time. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, reach. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend, open. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Inhale, star pose, grow big. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to mid plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips back. Take a really big breath in. An open mouth, open jaw. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose. Now listen for the change. Exhale, samastitihi. So bring your hands to heart center and close your eyes. Now come back to your breath. Start to notice your energy on this space that you have just created. Now, energy is defined as the available power, the available capacity or power to do work. So this can be in any realm. Now take this with you as you leave your space. Take this little piece of energy that you just built here on your mat, however it looked. We'll seal up our practice today with a final breath. Draw a really big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, open jaw, exhale, share it. Now bring your hands to third eye center. And then bow forward as we seal our practice. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you found a little energy in your day, and I hope to see you soon.